What's up, guys? So, as you may know, the cube is coming back to Fortnite OG in literally, I'm pretty sure, one day. Pretty sure. By the time you're seeing this, it might already be out. It might already be on the map. Well, the cube is going to be red this time around, not purple. Obviously, that is, huge. What could that possibly mean? The rift in the sky above the OG island is red, okay? And the cube is going to be red when it comes down to the map. This is, yes, very interesting. And there are tons, tons of theories going around now about why this is. So many theories. I'm going to break one specific one down, and it ties into Chapter 3, The Last Reality, with the Queen and all the cubes and the aliens, and also Cato Thorn, if you remember him from Chapter 4, Season 4, the vampire. So let's get into it. If you guys like these theory videos, remember to like and subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more. Let's go. Okay, so by the time you're watching this, as I said, the cube could already be on the OG Fortnite map, and it will be red. Now, there is huge, huge speculation that this has to do with Cato Thorn from Chapter 4, Season 4, the vampire, because there have been a lot of little references to moons around the OG island. And of course, we know the storylines might be connecting because we had the Morse code bunker saying something's wrong before the rocket launched. There was a red rift butterfly. And actually, if you shoot this new red cube, it'll rift you through a red rift instead of zap you like it did in 2018. So a lot of stuff with red rifts and things just not being the way they were back then. So you have all the moon tie-ins, right? And you have the red colors. That's literally Chapter 4, Season 4. That is literally the vampire dude. Come on. And let's not forget, he time traveled us in the storyline to this season. So there's another tie-in. His whole thing was Crescent Moon, if you don't remember. There's a lot of little hints that actually do reference him and that bit of the storyline. And also, I think there was another little piece of info where there's a skin that has tie-ins to the Last Reality, right? Like the aliens, the cube people, the cube army, that has a vampire tattoo on their back with blue ears. Yeah, that's literally Cato Thorn. That's literally the vampire character. So that is yet another tie-in to him. And he literally got updated in the files. His boss got updated in the files. So he could be coming back. And also his music pack is really similar to the Last Reality theme. And the Last Reality is what you're seeing on the screen right now. The cube monsters, the cube queen, the aliens, that's the Last Reality. That's the main villain of Fortnite. Alright, but just you wait. It gets even better. A new emote is coming. I'm not sure, what it's a part of or where it's from or when it's coming, but it is coming soon. In that emote, there is quite literally a big billboard with a bunch of pictures on it. And the pictures reference this very event that you're looking at right now. The Chapter 2 end event with all the cubes, Cube Queen, all the aliens. It literally shows the giant cube ship, right? It shows the map flipping. It shows a bunch of rifts. So, do you think it's all connected? Do you think the red rifts and the red cube and Cato Thorn is all connected to the big villains of the Fortnite storyline, the Last Reality that you're looking at right now? Is it possible? Because come on, that is shown in the emote. And the rifts are shown, the red rifts. There's cubes shown in the emote. This very event, when we got first introduced to these freaking evil people, are being shown in the emote. It's starting to all tie together. And it could get very interesting come the end of the chapter. Now, there's only one little problem. We have a Simpsons season, it looks like, to close out the chapter, right before Chapter 7. So any storyline that develops has to develop this season. And it's going to go on hold for that dumbass Simpsons season. It might be cool. Who knows? But I'm not excited for that. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not looking forward to it. So, yeah. any storyline will have to be put on hold because of that. But there's really promising signs that OG and Chapter 6 and maybe Chapter 7 could be linked. They could potentially be linked. And does it tie back to the vampire character, Cattle Thorn? Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. But there's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of evidence. The cube being red. The red rifts. The red rift butterflies, right? The last reality like pictures and the rift pictures on the emote. The themes being like the same. It's all there. It's all there. There's a high potential that it actually does tie in with everything. And that OG and that storyline is actually going to be altered like it was when we went back to it during Chapter 4. See how it's all kind of coming full circle? So this could really take a crazy turn, crazy twist. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the vampire character Cattle Thorn is tied into like the red cube and stuff? Do you think the last reality, the main villains of the storyline, are coming back? Because remember, they're the ones that created the cubes, so it makes sense. And if that happens, we got to see the 7, right? We have to see the 7. It only makes sense. They're like the main protagonists against the main antagonists, which are the last reality. If one comes back, the other has to. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's a popular theory right now, especially after the last update. And go check out the red cube if it is in game. It's got to look amazing. It has to. See y'all in the next one.